Good morning. So I thought I'd make a video going to work. It's about 4:30 in the morning. I'm gonna ride in. It's beautiful, 20 degrees right now. So we're gonna go get the old Dirty Bird fired up because we're gonna use Dirty Bird. I'm gonna go over some of the equipment that I use to keep warm. Basically, snowmobile equipment. You know, a lot of folks will say, "Oh, I can't ride under 50 degrees." And I get it. I'm not going to pass judgment. It's your call if you want to go riding under 450 degrees. Cool. If you don't, that's cool. But I am. So it's like I was thinking about it. I was like, I want to do a little more miles this year, so I need to push the envelope a little more and be the first ride of the year. I didn't end up going yesterday just because of New Year's stuff and recycling and stuff like that. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fire Dirty Bird up. It's got to get warmed up. You don't want to take it out when the engine's too cold, especially with the heavyweight oils those things run. So you got to let it warm up, and then get the gear on, and then we'll go through what I'm wearing. I mean, as you can tell, I'm in a t-shirt. It's 20 degrees outside. You can see it's brisk. It's gonna need to fire up, so let's go fire it up. Someone's shooting already. Pretty early for that. Must be some coyotes or something. Alright, so here's old Dirty. Get her all set up here. Alright, we'll see how the old girl starts. Let's wake the neighborhood up. I said it. It's like 20 out. Make sure your cables all work. Everything seems to be working fine. It's cold like this. Things don't necessarily like to work. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's a little flooded. Idle down, so I'm not waking everybody up. And we're heading to work. I'm trying to get in focus here. Go over some of the gear that you need if you're gonna ride all year round here in Vermont. This is how I was like getting the 30, 40,000 mile seasons here in Vermont. Like, you gotta ride sometimes. Like, winter, don't be wrong. Get snow, ice comes down, freezes everything up. You're cursing. Idles from catching on the gold ring. So that means I can idle down again. So she's fine. She'll run great. So power cord. I've got this side goes to the vest. This side goes to the tender side. So then there's a fuse, so you don't catch on fire while you're riding your motorcycle. So this puppy is crucial. Have a good harness, and you can tell like I did a good job there. It's soldered. Base layer number 1 is your vest. Now, I don't use anything other than a vest. A lot of guys will ride super crazy cold. They got vests, they got boots, they got socks and gloves. I've got heated grips on the machine. I've got the vest. That's all you need. I don't know. I mean, it's 19 degrees. So just check the temperature. So it's colder than I thought it was. It's fine. 17 degrees is when it gets really brisk. It's like that 2 degree difference. I don't know what it is. 19, warm enough. So anyways, this will keep you warm. Put this on the bottom. So like so. Ta-da. So this keeps you warm. Next, I use a really nice insulating layer. This is a North Face jacket I got from old TJ's. With the old TJ Maxx, and I think I got this for like $40. And I've had it for several years, and it insulates real well. So what it does is it creates that wind barrier. As you can tell, I'm getting tight around the midsection. Oh, that needs to go away. And this will keep the heat into the vest, but also allow air to get past the vest. This is critical. And now I keep the vest on low, medium maybe. I've never run it hot unless it's pouring out. I ran it hot one time. I went down to Maryland for a bike fest with a bunch of the Amen Moto boys, and it was in the 30s and it rained all the way back. That was a tough one. Probably one of the worst rides I've had ever. It's like 12 hours of pure soaking wet cold rain. But this vest was on high. I had like the burn, the coil marks burned into my skin. Stayed warm though. Didn't get hypothermia. All right, next layer is a nice jacket. This is an old snowmobile jacket. You're basically snowmobiling. There's no big difference between riding in the cold and riding snowmobile. You know, you got about the same amount of traction. You know, skis and a track on ice and snow. Cold ass tires on, you know, pavement that's frozen. About the same risk factor, same weather. So just do it. I mean, it's your call, your risk. But anyways, snowmobile jacket, snowmobile pants. That's it. And I put that on. Oh, and I got winter gloves, snowmobile winter gloves. And I wear a trusty white helmet. Bought this puppy down in North Cackalack. Went down there, hung out with the old Amen Moto boys again. Hang out with those cats quite a bit when I can. So I've got the "Where Are We" sticker. So when people look at me, they already know I'm confused when I'm riding at night. In the wintertime. Looked at it like, oh, he doesn't know what he's doing anyway. So I wear the Amen Moto lid. This thing's pretty nice. And it's airtight. That's why I like it. It prevents the fog, and then it doesn't fog, it freezes. I've tried pin locks. I've had nice spiked lids. I've had crappy lids, and I kind of just like the crap. I mean, it's me. It's more of a raw riding experience. You know, when your visor freezes up and you can't see anything, you know, what do? You open it up and you freeze your eyeballs. You know, but you're riding. That's what it's all about. They didn't have that kind of technology back in the 1920s and 30s. You kidding? So that's why I like to ride in the cold. Like, you know, that's where the old built lid works. I tried the pin locks. The pin locks are worse, I'd say, because when they fail, they go, like, at least when it freezes up on this or starts to fog, you just lid it. I'll ride like that today, and it'll warm up. I'll just defrost. Pin lock? Nope. Just freezes solid. So you have to pull over, take the pin lock out, and never again. I do have a snowmobile lid, which plugs into one of these as well, but I don't use it. It's too much. I use it when I snowmobile though, which I do sometimes. I do have my license. I do have a snowmobile license. Don't have a snowmobile because it doesn't snow here. Everyone thinks it's like a winter wonderland, and it used to be even like 10 years ago. But now, I'll be lucky if we see snow this year. At this rate, we'll see in the mountains. They're definitely in the mountains. You can go skiing if you want to come visit and ski. That's what all the flatlanders do. They come up, choke up 89, and I'm sitting there all mad. Oh well. All right, so I'm gonna go finish loading up, and then we're gonna get on that bike and we're gonna go. Yeah, so front end felt a little weird, but I think it's really frozen. Like the tire's not working as well as it should. Oh, it's fine. Get back on the highway here. Yeah, it's run fine. Front tire feels a little messed up, but on that, she'll warm up, or she won't. Let's go.
But I think we're doing all right. So we got 34 miles. So yeah, not too bad. Made good time. It warmed up in Middlebury. Probably still like 19, 20 degrees here. It just gets super cold in that valley, man. It's just wide open. Stars are right out, clear. Temps are always like 3 to 4 degrees colder there for some reason. Going into work. Ah, she's running fine. A little cold. She's on C. Fine. Oh, don't mind that squeak. Gotta figure that out. Oh, I smell gas. Be fine. Run it. Every time I have any kind of fuel stabilizer or cleaner, I think the wheat comes back. Best part about a Gold Wing, reverse. Oh yeah. Takes a little bit. Gotta have the bike running. Alright. Let's dismount. We're here. We made it. Alright. So, here I am in my office. Just got in. I think we got down to 15 degrees in Whiting. I didn't check the weather, but it was cold. Like, I could tell. Like, you said 17 degrees. I could tell. Like, if you get to 17, no, it's freaking cold. So, it was under that. The gear just stops. You can feel the heat, but it doesn't actually work. You just feel it. You can tell. But it warmed up by the time I got to Middlebury. Here I am at work. I think I deserve an office in my job. So here I am. I got to go open up all my operations, make sure, coffee's percolating and, ovens are on, baking food and muffins and bagels and all that jazz. So that's what I gotta go do now. And back to work. I had a great vacation. I hope you all had a happy new year. It is January 2nd. We're back at it, which is cool. And yeah, that's basically how you ride in, guys. Like, the thing, I ran in a couple places of black ice. You see it coming up at you, and what do you do? Freak out. Oh my God, black ice. No. Find your inner calm, little sweet spot. If you ride a lot, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And you aim straight, and you ride over it. And tires definitely don't have traction. But you keep them rolling, you keep that gyroscopic effect going, and you'll go right over it. Maintain your speed. Don't touch the brakes. Don't touch the throttle. Don't try to ask anything from the tire. Just go through it, and you're fine. I hit 2 pieces of black ice today. One of them was in a turn. You make the straight, it's no big deal. Like I said, you're going to hit black ice on a snowmobile too. Yeah, you have skis and stuff, and it's a little more geared for that stuff, but if you ride and live in the Northeast and you know how to drive up here, although a lot of people don't, but if you do, riding's no big deal. So alright, so I'm gonna get switched over, change my hat, change my lid here from the helmet to the food dude, and get back to work. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you found some cool pointers. Nothing to be overwhelmed about. It's really all it takes is just having a little willpower, strength, and being like, hey, let's change the mindset here. It's not I'm riding a motorcycle in 20 degree weather. It's like I would ride a snowmobile in 20 degree weather. There's no difference. Really, especially on a bike like a Gold Wing or like any old touring bike. Like, you can get on these old things for like $1,000 or less. So There's no reason why you can't ride if you want to ride year round in the Northeast. The snow is different. Like I said, if it's snowing, I'm not riding. There's risk and acceptable risk. Today, no, dry roads, beautiful starry night, sky, not snow flying anywhere. We're good. So that's how you get the miles, man. That's how you do it. So hopefully you found these some interesting pointers. All right. Have a good day, guys. Talk to you later.